I'm here with
Belle, Kitty,
and Chloe. And we've got an awesome fun activity for you today. Now, we have a new camera and light, so we're seeing if this works. We're going to try it out and get used to it. It's a little bright, so if you see my glasses kind of tint a little, sorry. It's going to have to work for today, which is just fine because we are making ice cream. Homemade ice cream. Something we can do. This is actually one of our as Girl Scouts here in the Virginia Skyline. We do what's called a fall product sale, and this year our theme is a wintry kind of snowy thing with emperor penguins as our mascot. And one of those activities includes making a snow ice cream. So snow ice cream thing. Okay, so our recipe was actually part of the rally guide, which we got off our website. So you kind of see us looking at a little sheet. That's where that came from. And we're going to have super fun. So, and I know you see cookies. We'll show you how to put cookies that came out of our freezer. So I'll show you how to add some cookie fun to this one while we wait on our fall products to arrive, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Why don't I show you what you need?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, to make our ice cream, the first thing we're going to need is half a cup of milk. Now, our directions actually tell us to use a quarter cup of half and half and a quarter cup of milk, but we don't have half and half. So we're just gonna go with straight milk. So a half a cup of milk, and if you don't catch the recipe, check the description down below and we'll have the full recipe. So we need our milk. The next thing that we're gonna need is 1 tablespoon of sugar. Sugar, salt. We'll show you a little trick in a second to keep the sugar and salt straight, because otherwise that'd be a little yuck.
Yeah.
So, exactly. We also need 1 teaspoon of our vanilla flavoring. And of course, if you want to make a different flavor of ice cream, you could do that. But we like our vanilla ice cream when we have our toppings mixed in. So we will need 1 sandwich or quart-sized bag. We have a quart, so we're going to use that. Sandwich can get a little bit full, so either one works just fine. The other one you're going to need is a gallon bag. And that's because the one bag fits inside the other bag. We have tried it with a sandwich bag and a quart bag, but there wasn't enough room for the ice. So you definitely need the gallon bag, and as I said, either sandwich or quart. So 2 bags, 1 of each. You also will need your spoon to eat your ice cream with. Salt. We have a combination, and I'll say where to go. Salt, thank you. We have it already poured out. You need excuse me, about a third a cup of salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even sure why I'm reading that. So you need some salt. The salt helps make it the ice colder. We'll explain in a minute. So you need your salt. Kosher salt works, regular salt works, whatever you happen to have, as long as it's food salt. Something like Epsom salt and salt you use outside. None of that. No. Table salt, kosher salt, edible salt only. Caregiver, get your caregiver to help you with that. And of course, all of this, you would need your caregiver permission. So the other fun thing to make this a little more fun is we need some winter gloves. Now, I can't find my regular gloves, so I've got a little mismatched gloves going on. And the other campers have grabbed their winter gloves. So we have our gloves, and then you need whatever ice cream toppings that you want. You may have sprinkles or maybe some chocolate sauce or caramel sauce, whatever you happen to have. Now we have our Toffee-tastic Girl Scout Cookies. It's going to be that our ice cream topping, and we'll show you how to crunch those up into awesome topping using our rolling pin and another gallon-sized Ziploc bag. This doesn't really have to be a Ziploc, but it works great if it is. Just make sure that's not all the way closed. I can show you how to do that. So, campers, you ready to get started making our ice cream?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, we are going to start by making our ice cream topping. So, we will take our Toffee-tastic, and yeah, we pulled these out of the freezer the other day. Now, if you really wanted to get brave, you could break them up in the bag here, but I think that as much mess as I always like to make, we better put them in a bag to help contain the mess. Yeah, I'm trying to make less mess. Imagine that. Now, you could use some of the other Girl Scout cookies. I bet the pre-foils would be really good for this, too. But you want to make sure that the, I guess any of the cookies would really work. And then, of course, you can break them up some by hand. And we can just take our rolling pin and you can see there our cookie crumbles. We left some of the pieces a little bit big on purpose. You can crunch them up smaller. You just have to keep working on it. But there is our Toffee-tastic ice cream topping. Now, I will seal the bag all the way up. Remember, when you crush cookies, don't have the bag sealed all the way up, or you will pop the bag and cookies will fly everywhere and you'll waste your cookies. So, let's not do that. So, now we'll get to the ice cream making. You ready, campers?
Yeah!
Awesome. Now, to make our ice cream, by the way, I forgot to mention ice. I'll put it in the text, but you also need about a cup of ice per person. It was sitting over there and I forgot about it, so don't forget your ice when you do this. Okay, that being said, now we're gonna go ahead and get started. Go ahead, everybody, campers, and take your bag, and now take your things, and of course, make sure you wash your hands really well. Fold the top of your bag over like this, just a little bit, and it helps your bag stand up. Now you may have to hold it, so just be careful. The first thing we're going to add is our milk. Pour your half a cup of milk in your bag. Hang on to your bag, please, kitty. Next thing, you're going to add your teaspoon. Now, teaspoon's the small one. Tablespoon is the bigger one. Your teaspoon of vanilla. And the next thing we're going to add is our sugar. Now, we put our sugar and our salt, hang on, campers, in the different containers so that we could tell which was which. But you can also kind of tell by smelling them a little bit. Your sugar smells a little sweet. Your salt smells salty, of course. And if you're really not sure, you can always, since they're both safe, take a little taste of them. But don't eat sugar already. Before we make our ice cream, because then your ice cream won't taste right. You need to make sure and don't mix them up, because otherwise your ice cream will taste terrible and it honestly won't work right. So make sure you have your tablespoon of sugar and put that in your bag. Now we're going to very carefully seal our bag up. Start by unfolding it, and you want to get as much air out as possible. Now next, we're going to take our gallon-size bag. I'm going to open that one, and again, fold the top over to help it stand up. And you're going to want to lay your ice cream mixture in. And then you want to put a cup of ice.
Here's the cup.
Yep, 1 cup. You want to put a cup of ice on it. Now we have a little extra ice that we already pulled out of our freezer. So as not to waste it, we're going to go ahead and add it to it. Now we're going to take our salt and we're going to sprinkle it. Don't just dump it, sprinkle it over your ice. And then seal your bag up. try and get the air out. Now here's the fun part. We're gonna put on our gloves so our hands don't get cold. We've done this before, and we've used, hold on. We've used just like a kitchen towel or something, but we saw this on our fall product thing, and we thought it would be fun if we put our gloves on. So we've got our gloves. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to squish it together. Hey, it's new. I thought this would be a little easier than trying to talk over top of us squishing our ice and milk together. What we're doing is we're taking the cold out of our ice and freezing our milk. And the ice alone isn't cold enough to freeze our milk, which makes little crystals. So we put the salt in there. And you may have seen where we use more ice and salt combinations. It's really whatever. We were sticking to just a cup of ice because it works, and that way we don't have to have quite so much ice. So just keep squishing it together. We squished ours for about 7 to 10 minutes. It may take longer, it may take shorter. If it's not done, then just open the back, close your bag back up and squish some more. Now, we think we're finished. I'll show you how to check this. What we'll do is we will first take our gloves off. It's too hard. We'll go ahead and open it up. Now, when you're opening this bag, you have to be very careful not to spill your ice, because it will be ice water in here. And you can see that mine is almost ready to eat. So it will be a soft serve ice cream. Now, if you do want a more frozen kind of ice cream, you can actually, let's see, the instructions tell us, you can kind of make it into a ball and put it on a parchment lined baking sheet and pop it in your freezer. And again, make sure your baking sheet has the sides on it, so just in case you don't make so much mess. So, and of course, get your caregiver's permission before you do any of that. So we are just happy about eating our ice cream. So we will open our bag. Now, you want to make sure that when you open your bag that there's some salt water down in here, and if you're not careful, you're going to get that taste on your ice cream, and it's just kind of look. So go ahead and open your bag, and we will do that trick again where we fold it back. And as you can see mine, it is definitely ice cream now. So it's good. I like it. So I will add my crushed cookies to it, and I will have the campers check theirs, and you do the same. Now, do make sure that you clean up your mess when you are finished doing this, and of course you better have had your caregiver's permission before doing any of this, and have fun and find a good way to enjoy your Toffee-tastics. Now, if you watch after our fall products come in, we'll show you how to take some of the yummy fall products and make campfire cones. Campfire cones. We'll show you how to take your fall products and make campfire cones, which is another super fun dessert. If you were with us during camp week, you saw that, but we didn't show you how to use your fall products. So we will have fun doing that, and we'll see you later. Enjoy your ice cream, and don't forget to clean up your mess. We'll see you later. Bye.